G'day and welcome back to Dark Solar Gaming and Goldcrest Valley Farm. We are back here on Goldcrest and we are continuing on our Start From Scratch series. Alright, what we're going to do today, we're going to come over here, we're going to grab the windrower and we're going to windrow some of this straw up, and then we're going to have to go off and find a way to collect it because we currently don't have a way of collecting it, whether it be a baler or a loading wagon. Alright. Okay, so this one here doesn't have a mechanized attachment, doesn't have a PT or anything else like that. It just runs as we run over the ground. So it's okay. We're just going to collect this up, do 2 rows at a time, and we'll be okay from there. So this is going to be an interesting series as we continue on here at Goldcrest Valley Farm. So we have very limited mods. I did say at the start we're going to have very few mods, basically play all the in-game stuff, which we are. However, we are going to be utilising the Class Platinum DLC because, well, it's part of the game. It's base mods. It's just part of the DLC. So we will be utilising that. But for the moment, we don't have any money to even think about getting any class machinery. So we are just going to continue on dealing with what we've got at the moment. Now we might go and sell off a load of with a soybean we pulled off this field. We got sitting in the silo. We may go sell some of that off to give us a bit of extra money, just so we can possibly at least lease a loading wagon, just to take the straw off the field. I think the straw will need to be sold straight away because, again, we haven't got a baler and I don't think the silo takes straw. So we need to just basically sell it straight off. I think that's probably the easiest and the smartest thing to do at this point in time. Alright, so we'll just swing back up here again. So yeah, that's what we'll end up doing, I think, with only $4,000 or just shy of $4,000 available to us. Our options are very limited. I mean, we could get more of a loan. I think what we've got as a loan is substantial enough at the moment because we've only got a number of very small fields. We're not going to be making a lot of cash very quickly. So we do need to be a little bit judicious in relation to what we're going to buy and in relation to any further debt we get into. However, I suppose with being in debt, we're paying off the interest. It doesn't matter how long it probably takes us to pay it off in total, really. So yeah, it may just be the option we have to do. Loan enough money to buy at least a loading wagon, then we can at least pick up straw or grass or hay or whatever off the fields and at least go and sell it as a minimum. Alright, it's got what, 3 runs to go after this one, and then we'll be complete, and then we'll have to decide exactly what we are going to do. Probably could almost grab 3 rows in one go, but it's probably not worth the risk in trying to do that. I don't want to sort of make it a bit more of any more of a mess. I'd like to just make it fairly clean, just sort of do up and down runs, east-west runs basically, and just pick up all the produce without having to leave any line around. We want to maximize what we're picking up because obviously the more we pick up and the less we leave on the field, the more money we're going to make from selling it. Alright. Our penultimate run. Hope everyone is doing well. This is our 3rd episode of Goldcrest, and we're enjoying it. I'm enjoying the more laid back feature of the fact that we're starting from scratch. We haven't got the go big go home. We haven't got lots of big heavy equipment. We're just going to slowly struggle our way through, and I think in this instance I'll I don't know. We'll have a look. Let me finish this first, then we'll have a think about the finances and what we're going to do. I think, just to make sure we've got at least a loading wagon, we'll buy the smallest loading wagon possible. We won't buy anything big. So I think the smallest one is, was it the Pottinger? Is it a Pottinger one? I can't remember. We'll borrow enough money just to buy that, I think. And then that will be it. We won't extend the loan out any further. We won't borrow any more money until that's paid off. So that's the plan. That's what we're going to do. So I've made a decision. That's it. That's final. And that's the bottom line because Doc Zorley said so. Right, let's fold that up. So we'll take this back down here to the shed, and then we'll go and order ourselves a loading wagon, and we'll go pick that up from the shop. But we don't need to put this in the shed, we'll just put it to the side here. Out of the way. Oh, we got the other shed over there I suppose I could use if I needed to, but it's okay, we'll just put it here out of the way. Alright, now let's have a look at the shop. The catalogue, the loading wagon. Strautman, that's what I meant, Strautman. So it's 23,000 litres. The next one up is 34,000, but look at the difference in the price. We haven't got a smaller one here, so that's okay. So we just need 46,000. Right, so what we will do is we will go to the bank and say, please, Mr. Bank Manager. So 255, so 40, look, this is going to work out. So 300,000 will be our loan cap, I think. Yes, that's our loan cap. Okay, we're not going to go any higher than that. So we're going to borrow that. I'm going to go to the store. Ask for a discount. They said no. So we're just going to get that anyway. I'm going to buy it. Yes. Okay. Right, so now we own that. And let's head on over and pick it up. And then we'll come back and pick up all that straw. Oh, it's gotten a bit dark for early morning. It's just darkened off a little bit. Around the fields. Go through the back entrance of the farm. Down to the shop. There we go. All right. Go over the shortcut through here. Out onto the main road. See, we don't need roads, we just make our own. We'll be right. Looks nice, all this little area, doesn't it? With all the lights and all the little houses. Oh, quite well. Not so sure I like that extra bit of glow though coming from the lights. Looks like it's another part of the light itself. But beggars can't be choosers, I guess. This looks like flying saucers. Alright. Ah! Well, blow me down. So obviously, I couldn't remember that. We'd already bought one. Alright. So, right, well, maybe we should have checked our garage beforehand. Right. So we're going to make a loss of $10,000 on it. Alright. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, we might contact the store owner and see if he'll give us a bit more back. $10,000 because we haven't even taken it away from the shop. He's a bit rich. Anyway, alright, so we've got a bit of capital there to sit with. That's a bit silly, but anyway. Maybe I should have watched my own video first. Okay, so we're going to head back with this and we're going to collect that straw. I honestly don't remember buying it though, at all. Anyway, it's all good. It's all good. It's not going to break us entirely. Why has it gotten so dark? It seems to have gotten so much darker. We'll go down the main road. We've got the main entrance to the farm, and straight in and collect that straw. So I guess the next thing we need to work out. Oh, we were going to go for a bit of a drive, weren't we? In this episode, I think. So we might go for a bit of a drive as well and have a bit of a look around. We'll collect all the straw, and then we'll go sell off the first load we have if we get a full load. And then we'll go for a bit of a drive and see a bit of the lay of the land, so to speak. Hope the train's not coming. All over the road. All right. And here we are. Right, we'll go across and I'll just do this. I was going to tie up the roll across here, but I've just totally stuffed that up. All right, what we'll do is just grab this lot here. Okay, now we'll line up and we'll just clear all this collected. All right. So once we've done this, we'll then need to come over and, well, actually we don't have a cultivator, do we? I don't think. So will we direct seed it? We might just direct seed it. I don't have a fertilizer spreader or anything either. So that's something we do need to get later on. We're just going to have to take the hurt with not making as high a yield because of the fact we're not going to have fertilizer. I think that's okay. I don't think it'll hurt us too much. Not in the short term anyway. Alright, apologies for that. I just had to take a quick phone call. Right, so we have got our first load of straw. Now, let me see. I've forgotten what we were talking about beforehand, so that's okay. We'll just continue on. So we are going to go and find where our sale points are. So that's at the barn. So where's the barn? Let's have a quick look. We don't want that view. Right, the barn is over there. Oh, of course it is. We know where the barn is. My goodness. Right. So we're going to go over to our barn and we're just going to sell it. Alright, it helps if we're looking at the windshield so we don't run into a tree. Like George of the Jungle. Right. So we'll go up here. We'll see how much money we're going to get for this. I mean, something is better than nothing, ultimately. But, so we're going to get an idea of what we're going to make each load in this smaller loader. There we go. Hey, look, it's going to be enough to actually make us some money, I think. There we go. So $1,400 for one load of straw. It's a very tight exit out there. We're going to have to fix that up. Oh, look, the tree there. That's very ordinary. We have to fix that up. Right. So, yeah, $1,400. If we've got 10 trips in and out, that's $14,000. So that's better than a kick in the head, so to speak. So that's okay. We'll accept that. That's better than nothing, like we said. Right. And off we go again. And is that partial one complete? Up to the top here, we'll turn around and come back down and continue on. Okay, Still very dark for time. I'm going to just fast forward time a little bit. I'm going to put it on 5 times. We're going to juggle between 5 and 1 times, I think, especially initially in setting up in this map. There's no real need for us running at 15 time or anything else like that. So I think 5 times will probably be sufficient. It'll get us through the days quickly enough and prep us ready for getting all the jobs done, hopefully in one day or whatever else as we need to as well. So I don't think I'm going to try and follow that path out of the barn anymore. That's fraught with disaster. It's so tight around those trees. We will get a chainsaw at some point and we'll get rid of that tree or the trees there and clean it up a little bit. But for the moment, we'll just leave it as it is. Alright, in we go. At Mark 3, of course. Another $1,500 to us, hopefully. Thereabouts. Okay. So we'll go out this way to the road. I head back up to the field that way. So let me know in the comments, how many times have you done a start from scratch? I know there's some people that have probably never done one. I've certainly only done one other one as a solo. And it was okay. I didn't have a problem with it. But I certainly haven't done one as a series on the channel as yet. So this is the first one for that. But let me know. So do you enjoy doing it? Is it the only way you play it, start from scratch? So there'd be some people that certainly would only play it in that mode. And I can understand that. Something is a bit of a challenge. But yeah, let me know. Let me know in the comments down below what your preferred starting method is for 19. And obviously that is one of the good things that came about with Farming Simulator 19. There's not many as far as I'm concerned really otherwise. But the ability to start with everything or nothing, as in literally you can be starting with no buildings and no nothing. That is a good option. I don't mind that idea and the premise of all that. Just a shame it wasn't a little bit better implemented from the start and the launch of FS19. But anyway, people will be saying, let go, duck, let go. Others will be saying, no, you're right, don't let go. Bit of a contentious issue, isn't it, FS19? You're either, well, there's definitely the well-defined 3 positions. You either love it, hate it, or you're a bit meh about it. I tend to be more to the very much a meh to hating it. I don't hate it to the point where I'll never play it again. Obviously, I'm playing it. But am I playing it because I really want to play it and I'm enjoying it? Well, no, that's probably not true. Am I playing it because I feel obliged to do it as part of the channel? Well, partly. Not entirely. I mean, most of my viewers came from Farming Sim, and most of our views are on Farming Sim videos. But I wouldn't do it just purely for the fact that, for that reason. If I really was hating it, I wouldn't bother doing it. And I certainly can't say I'm hating my time on it at the moment. I'm playing obviously a fair bit more again. I'm not hating it to that level where I wouldn't be playing it at all, but it still grips me with a bit of a clenched tooth type scenario, or clenched jaw I should say, that there's so many things that they didn't do properly and they could have improved and all that sort of stuff. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. That's what we've got. Now, with the notable delay to the next version of Farming Sim for PC, Mac, console, one can only hope that they, this time, really sort of learn by the mistakes they had with 19, and that the next version, whether it be 21 or whatever they end up numbering it, and whenever it comes out, is a significant improvement. And when I say significant, it has to be a significant improvement. If it's just a meh, that was okay, I think Giants and this game are going to be in some trouble. And as I said previously, I think, well, we know that Giants have virtually openly said, look, we don't care about PC so much and Mac. We're going to concentrate on consoles because that's where the volume of sales is. I mean, that's the reality of what they've been saying when they say they want to concentrate on consoles. Simulation purists and all that be damned. We're gonna arcade it up for the consoles. I mean, yep, some of you console boys may take offense to that and not like what the comment is, but that's the reality of it. The game had to be dumbed down. It had to be less simulation and more arcade for console. And there's a lot of people that like the simulation aspect of it that are quite annoyed about that. And if it continues in that vein, people will either do what they're doing now and staying with Farming Sim 17, for instance, or they'll go find something else to play. And yes, while Giants, you may get the sales, and we've already had this many times, this discussion. I'm not going to sit here and go into a rant, trust me. But if you are going to take that plant, then stand by to lose a lot of people that have modded your game, and then by doing that, you lose a lot of satisfaction from the game because your game is very boring with just the content you put out. Sorry, you may not want to hear that, but hey, who cares? I mean, look, Giants don't listen to us Aussies anyway. I mean, let's face it. Let's get down to brass tacks. We're not a big tuber. We're not an influencer. We're not sitting there selling the party line. We're not sitting there saying, "Oh, this game is great." Like, "Oh, look at the preview of the game before it comes out. Look how fantastic it is. It looks great. The lighting's fantastic." And the reality of it was, it wasn't. And look, as I've said before, I get it. For those that are under the paycheck and the influence of any game in relation to doing YouTube, you're not going to sit there and badmouth it. Well, the majority aren't, because you're cutting off your nose to spite your face, sort of thing. And I get that, I really do. However, for me, I wouldn't be able to do that, and any agreement I would have to have with anyone in that regard would have to be based upon the fact that my opinion needs to stand irrespective of what they're selling. I'm not saying anyone else has sold out or anything else, but I don't believe what we were told and what we saw from those that had early access to Farming Sim 19 was a true how do I put this? I don't want to alienate anyone. I don't believe it was a true review of the game. I'm not saying anyone lied or deceived anyone. I just don't think they covered the poor points of the game and just made note of the new things and the shiny things that people are going to be interested in. Which, and I know, I get it. I really do. But, yeah. But anyway, I mean, look, the day Giants actually listen to anything I say, or they read the emails that I've sent to them in explaining what I think is wrong with the game and what they did wrong with their QA or how they can do this or whatever else, hey, they ignore it. They ignore it. I mean, as I said, I'm just this silly little Aussie. Has a few people watching a YouTube channel. But the more I talk about it, the more you guys get on there, whether it be Discord or whatever else, and say, we agree, you're right. Is it the silent majority? I don't know. But you know what? There's a fair few of us that think that way. And unfortunately, it could be the bad thing for Giants in the end. But, you know, we're not going to sit here and worry about that too much. But let's just hope that they fix the next version of the game and make it so much better than FS21, because they have the opportunity to. All right, we're just going to grab the fence. We're going to bring it back down here because we don't want this up here. And that's pretty much going to be the end of the episode. So we've collected all our straw. We've sold all that off, so we've made a little bit of money. What do we make? About $10,000 or so, which is okay. Making a bit of money is better than losing money. So, yeah, I think that's okay for today's episode. And in the next episode, we'll come back and we'll have to be ploughing in that field over there. And we'll then get into planting it as well. We'll have a look before we go what the state of the other fields are currently in their growth stage. So we'll have a look here. So field 14 is coming into harvest. Field 15 is close to being ready to harvest. Field 19 is going to be ready to harvest soon. We've got all this grass around here too that we can be harvesting if we so wish to. We were going to have a bit of a drive around, remember too. We haven't done that as yet. We will try and do that. Looks like there's a road. They actually put a road in up through here to Mary's farm. Don't believe that was there previously. Anyway, yeah. So what we'll do is we'll take off from there, and we'll come back on the next episode, and we'll have a bit of a tour around. Like I said, like I did promise. I know we were meant to do it this one, but time got away from us, and we'll have a bit more of a look around Goldcrest Valley. So yeah, hope you're enjoying it. We're making some progress. We've got all our base equipment now. I think we're okay. I think the only thing we might need now is a mower. A mower might be handy. Anyway, that's it. So come and check us out. Don't forget to come and join us on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. The links for all those are down below in the comments. Don't forget to go check out our good friend Jerry and his site simplysafemods.com. You can find great FS17, FS19 mods on that website, and you get them direct from the mod author. And don't forget to check out my mates Frithgar, Feed Guy, and Atomic 67 Gaming. Again, their links are down below in the comments. Don't forget to like the episode. Don't forget to leave your comments. Let me know about starting from scratch. Is that what you normally do to start, or do you do normal mode or whatever else? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think of the video series so far on the map. And of course, don't forget to press that subscribe button, and if you do, press that alarm notification icon as well, so you're made aware of when new videos are available on the channel. So until next time, no matter whether it's morning, afternoon, evening or night, no matter where around the world, take care of yourselves and your loved ones. We'll see you again very, very soon back here at Goldcrest Valley and Dark Zorley Gaming. See you later. Bye.